Good morning, students. Today I will start the new chapter, that is coordination compound. What do you mean by coordination compound? Coordination compounds are those compounds which contain the complex ion. These compounds contain the central metal atom, this is cation, and which is attached with the fixed number of anions through the coordinate bond. Means coordinate bond which is formed between the two atoms. The one atom is donor and another is acceptor, and it is denoted by single arrow, this type. The complex ion, suppose this is the example, K4 FeCN wall 6 times and bracket off. This bracket is called as coordination sphere, and K having positive charge, and this is the complex ions. कॉम्प्लेक्स आयंस जो ब्रैकेट के अंदर है दैट इज कॉम्प्लेक्स आयंस. कॉम्प्लेक्स आयन is electrically charged species that carry positive or negative charge, in which the central metal atom is surrounded by a fixed number of ion. Here iron is central atom and it's surrounded by 6 cyanide ion. So this is the complex ions. Complex ion does not dissociate into the simple ions in aqueous solution. मतलब जब कॉम्प्लेक्स आयन को हम वाटर में डिज़ोल्व करते हैं तो ये आयंस में नहीं टूटता. ओनली इट, अगर ये पूरा का पूरा कोऑर्डिनेशन कंपाउंड है तो ये टूटेगा K+ और ब्रैकेट FeCN का होल 6 टाइम्स और ब्रैकेट क्लोज having a negative sign. So this is a complex ion which does not dissociate into the ions in aqueous solution. Now next is double salt. Double salt is the addition compound which are stable in solid state and break up into the ions when dissolved in water. Means इसको जब हम पानी में dissolve करते हैं तो these are ionized completely. Here we take the example of more salt. More salt formula is FeSO4, ferrous ammonium sulfate into 6H2O. तो ferrous FeSO4 into में NH4 twice whole twice SO4 into में 6H2O. So this is the formula of more salt. When dissolved in water, it is dissociated into ions. Means जब इसको पानी में डिज़ोल्व करते हैं तो ये आयंस में टूटता है. दैट इज Fe2 प्लस 2NH4 प्लस 2 अमोनियम आयन बनाता है प्लस 2SO4 नेगेटिव and 2 sulfate ions SO4 2 minus ions. So these more salt is divided or break up into the different ions. So this is the double salt. Why the coordination compound is, these compounds is called as coordination compound? Because all the bonds which are present in square bracket that are coordinate bond. Coordinate bond is also named as dative bond. So its name is coordination compound. Now what is the main difference between coordination compounds and double salt? Double salt ionize completely, but coordination compound don't ionize and it remain intact in the coordination sphere. This is also a coordination compound, it is present in a sphere. This is central metal atom or this is ligands. Now the next topic is some important terms related to the coordination compound. First, central metal atom. Central metal atom or ion which accept the lone pair in its vacant d orbital. Suppose this is the central metal atom, iron. Iron is surrounded by 6 cyanide ions. Like this. Same another example, NiCO 4 times. This is the coordination compound NiCO 4 times and the whole bracket. Here nickel is the central atom and CO is the ligands. These ligands donate the lone pair of electrons to the central metal atom. So this central metal atom that is accept the electrons. So ये आपके जो हैं इलेक्ट्रॉन्स लिगेंड्स डोनेट करते हैं किसको, सेंट्रल मेटल एटम को, और सेंट्रल मेटल एटम क्या करता है, एक्सेप्ट करता है. So which accept the lone pair in its vacant d orbitals like the Fe2+ ion, nickel 2+ ion. So this is the central metal atom. So in this case central metal atom is nickel. In this case central metal atom is iron, because not potassium. Potassium is also a cation, but in the coordination sphere this is anion species, and in this anionic species iron is central metal atom and ligands is cyanide. Now next is ligands which donate the lone pair of electrons to central metal atoms. So here the carbonyl, CO is carbonyl group, so CO is ligands which donate the lone pair of electrons to the central metal atom like cyanide, ammonia and CO. These are the ligands. Now next is denticity. Denticity means total number of lone pairs which particular ligands can donate. Like this. It is of 3 types. First is monodentate ligand, second is bidentate ligand, and third is hexadentate ligand. Mono means 1. Dentate means total number of lone pair. Means which can donate one lone pair. This is called as monodentate ligands. Like X negative. X negative means halogen. F negative, Cl negative, Br negative, I negative. These are monodentate ligands. OH negative, water. Water having oxygen give lone pair. NH3, in NH3 nitrogen give one lone pair. And this is the structure of pyridine. C5H5N. This is the formula of pyridine. So one more important note is ambidentate ligands. Ambidentate ligands are those ligands which can donate the one lone pair from the either of the two sides. जैसे मान लो Cn नेगेटिव है, अगर ये कार्बन मतलब यहाँ पे अगर मेटल, यहाँ पे जो मेटल है वो कार्बन से जुड़ा हुआ है तो यहाँ पे कार्बन से लिंकेज होगी और 1 ही इलेक्ट्रॉन लोन पेयर डोनेट होगा. बट अगर ये मेटल सेंट्रल मेटल एटम नाइट्रोजन साइड से जुड़ा हुआ है तो यहाँ पे भी एक ही लोन पेयर डोनेट होगा. बट साइड क्या है, 2 हैं. 1 इज़ कार्बन, अनदर इज़ नाइट्रोजन. तो दोनों में से एक साइड से सेंट्रल मेटल एटम जुड़ा हुआ होगा. उस लिगेंड्स को हम क्या बोलते हैं, एम्बीडेंटेट लिगेंड्स. Here take the another example, NO2 minus. If the metal is attached to this nitrogen atom, then nitrogen is the donor atom and its name is nitrito. If the central metal atom is attached to oxygen atom, then its name is nitrito O because O is the donor atom. Same in this case, if the central metal atom is attached to the sulfur means its name is thiocyanato because sulfur is the donor atom. Sulfur is a ligand which donate the lone pair of electron to central metal atom. So its name is thiocyanato. If the central metal atom is attached to nitrogen site, means here nitrogen is the donor atom, so its name is isothiocyanato. क्या नाम आ जाएगा? isothiocyanato. So these three are ambidentate ligands, means the ligands which contain the two donor atom but only one of them form a coordinate bond at a time with the central metal atom. So these are called as ambidentate ligands. Now next is bidentate. Bi means two, that can donate the two lone pair. Take the example. First is ethane 1,2-diamine. Formula is CH2CH2. This is ethane. Next, one position having NH2 group and another position also having NH2 group. So its name is ethane 1,2-diamine and its abbreviation form is EN. This is the short form. In the IUPAC name, always we write abbreviation form, means EN. EN means ethane 1,2-diamine. Why this is called bidentate ligands? Because this nitrogen having one lone pair and this nitrogen also having one lone pair of electron. So it gives these lone pair of electrons goes to central metal atom, means these are attached to central metal atom. These are ligands which donate the lone pair of electrons to central metal atom. So ये lone pair जो है किसको donate होंगे? central metal atom को. इसलिए दो हैं तो इसका नाम रख दिया bidentate ligands. Next is oxalate. Oxalate having formula COO negative. COO negative means here two negative charges are present, means two lone pairs of electrons. So it will give to the central metal atom. ये दोनों ही central metal atom से जुड़े होंगे और इसकी abbreviation form होती है OX. Same glycinate ion. Glycinate ion का structure just like a glycine, amino acid glycine. In the glycine amino acids, the structure is CH2, one side NH2 group and another side acid is present, so COO negative. Here 8 is present, means 8 means negative ions, so COO negative. Its abbreviation form is ZLY, gly. Now next is hexadentate ligands. This is the last type of ligands. Hexadentate. Hexa means 6, which can donate the 6 lone pair of electrons. Example is ethylene diamine tetraacetate ion. इसकी जो full form है that is EDTA. This is very important ligand. E मतलब ethylene, D diamine, T tetra, A acetate ion. How will you write the structure of this EDTA? First ethylene CH2 single bond CH2. It should be double bond, but one single bond is here. Diamine NH2 NH2. But remove the two hydrogen atom and attach the acetate ion. Yeah, this is acetate ion, CH2COO negative, CH2COO negative, and this side is also. So 4 acetate ions are formed. So this name is tetraacetate ion. In this case, how the 6 lone pair are present here? 1, 2, 3, 4. One having nitrogen 5, and this nitrogen 6. So it can donate the 6 lone pair of electron. So its name is hexadentate. Next definition is coordination sphere or coordination entity. Means the part of coordination compounds which is in square bracket. This one. Where all the bonds are coordinate bond. This is called as coordination sphere. This coordination complex that is of 3 types. It may be anionic, it may be cationic, it may be neutral. In case of anion means negative charge. अगर coordination sphere के बाहर यहाँ पे negative charge है तो anionic complex form करेगा ये. अगर यहाँ पे क्या है cation form कर रहा है तो that will be cationic complex. If there is no charge on the coordination sphere then it will be neutral, means no charge. Now next is counter ion. Counter ion is present to neutralize the charge on the complex ion. Counter ion, which counter ion? This one. अगर ब्रैकेट से बाहर कोई आयन है, दिस इज कॉल्ड एज काउंटर आयन, जो क्या करता है, न्यूट्रलाइज करता है कॉम्प्लेक्स आयन के चार्ज को. सपोज दिस इज K4FeCN का वॉल 6 टाइम्स एंड दिस वन ब्रैकेट ऑफ. तो इन दिस केस K इज काउंटर आयन. अगर यहाँ पे K नहीं होता तो ये जो चार्ज है ये कहाँ जाता, यहाँ पे, और 4 माइनस चार्ज आता. अब हमारे पास चार्ज का हमें कैसे पता लगेगा? देखो, जो फर्स्ट होता है दैट विल बी कैटायन, ऑलवेज कैटायन. एंड जो कॉम्प्लेक्स आयंस के अंदर है तो ये अपने आप ही क्या हो जाएगा, नेगेटिव हो जाएगा. अगर हमने यहाँ पे K को रिमूव कर दिया तो ये जो 4 है ये यहाँ चला जाएगा, ये इसका चार्ज आ जाएगा 4 नेगेटिव. अगर हमें यहाँ चार्ज नहीं लिखना तो ये आ जाएगा K4. So this is the counter ions which neutralize the charge on the complex ion. अगर ये सिंगल होता तो ये कॉम्प्लेक्स आयन का चार्ज न्यूट्रलाइज करता, और अगर नहीं है तो यहाँ पे K4 लिखेंगे. नेक्स्ट इज chelating ligands. The ligands which form a cyclic ring type structure with the central metal atom. जो सेंट्रल मेटल एटम के साथ क्या बनाता है, रिंग बनाता है, उसको हम क्या बोलते हैं, chelating ligands. Like this is copper and this is ene ion. Ene is a ligands which donate the 2 lone pair of electrons. Means like this nitrogen and this nitrogen that donate the electrons to the central metal atom. This is also ene, so it will form a ring. This is also form a ring. So these ene is ethane 1,2-diamine, that is chelating ligand. Or you can say that when a bidentate or polydentate ligands use its 2 or more donor atom and to form a ring like structure, this is called as chelate, and the ligand is called as chelating ligand. The chelating ligands form more stable complex as compared to unidentate ligand, because when the chelation occur the entropy increases and the process become more favorable. अगर स्टेबल क्यों है, क्योंकि एंट्रोपी बढ़ेगी तो वहाँ पे चिलेशन प्रोसेस स्टार्ट हो जाएगा, और जिसकी वजह से क्या होगा, वो कंडीशन ज़्यादा फेवरेबल होगी. नाउ नेक्स्ट इज कोऑर्डिनेशन नंबर. Coordination number means the total number of lone pair which the central atom is accepting from the ligands. Like this, C4 Fe Cn का wall 6 times. In this case, this is central atom and ligands is Cn. तो central atom के चारों तरफ कितने ligands surround है? 6. तो surrounding में 6 ligands है, तो इसका coordination number क्या रहेगा? 6. Same in this case, this is nickel. In this case, 4 carbonyl groups are present. These are ligands na? Then coordination number of nickel that is equal to 4. तो हम ये कह सकते हैं the total number of ligands donor atom to which the metal ions is directly bonded. तो हम देख के बता सकते हैं कितने यहाँ पे जुड़े हुए हैं लिगेंड्स से, कितने लिगेंड्स जुड़े हुए हैं, वही उसका क्या है कोऑर्डिनेशन नंबर है. मीन्स सेंट्रल मेटल एटम के चारों तरफ जितने भी लिगेंड्स हैं उनको काउंट करके हम क्या बता सकते हैं कोऑर्डिनेशन नंबर. नेक्स्ट इज ऑक्सीडेशन नंबर. ऑक्सीडेशन नंबर इज अ चार्ज विच इज़ अपीयर ऑन द सेंट्रल मेटल एटम. जो हमारे सेंट्रल जैसे आयरन है इस पे जो अपीयर होगा व्हेन ऑल द अदर स्पीसीज आर रिमूव्ड इन द फॉर्म ऑफ आयंस. पहले हम अदर स्पीसीज को आयंस के फॉर्म में रिमूव करेंगे एंड आफ्टर दैट वी कैलकुलेट द चार्ज ऑफ सेंट्रल मेटल एटम. सो दिस चार्ज इज कॉल्ड एज ऑक्सीडेशन number. Here we take the example like K4 Fe Cn 6 times or A. Potassium having +1 charge, so potassium are 4, so this is +4. Central metal atoms charge suppose X minus. Cyanide having -1 charge, so here minus sign, and 6 cyanide are present, so -6, that is equal to 0 because the space is having no charge, it means this is 0. Then X is equal to +2. So oxidation number of iron that is equal to +2. Same in this case, nickel carbonyl, tetra carbonyl. In this case, central metal atom having suppose X charge, that is equal plus. Carbonyl group is neutral, so having no charge, so 4 carbonyl group is present, so 0 multiply 4 that is equal to 0, and this species is neutral because in this species having no charge here, so that is equal to 0, and X is equal to 0 means nickel is equal to 0 charge. In this case, Fe oxalate C2O4 thrice means oxalate is here, and 3 minus charge. In this case, this is central atom iron is supposed to be X minus. Oxalate is a bidentate ligands, so it donate the 2 lone pair of electrons, so 2 or these are having COO negative, so 2 minus charge is here na, so 2 minus charge, so total is 3 multiply -2 that is equal to -6 is equal to, यहाँ पे क्या है -3 है चार्ज, तो -3. आफ्टर दैट ये उधर चला जाएगा, तो दैट इज X इज इक्वल टू +3, तो आयरन इज इक्वल टू +3. So by the help of this we can easily find out the oxidation state of central metal atom. Now next is Werner coordination theory. In this theory, all the metal atom shows 2 type of valencies. These are the postulates of this theory. All the metal atom that shows 2 types of valencies. First is primary valency, second is secondary valency. Primary valency is ionizable, means it is dissociating into the ions. But secondary valency is not ionizable. Primary valency is also called as oxidation number, but secondary valency is also called as coordination number. तो अपने आप ये कोऑर्डिनेशन नंबर पे चार्ज होता है, इस वजह से वो आयनाइज है, और सॉरी ऑक्सीडेशन नंबर पे चार्ज होता है, इस वजह से वो क्या है, आयनाइज है, बट कोऑर्डिनेशन नंबर is not ionizable. This is always in plus form, not in minus form. So this is not ionizable. Now, second postulate is primary valency is satisfied by anions only. Means oxidation number that is satisfied only by anions. And secondary valency is means coordination number is satisfied by anions or neutral spaces. Primary valency is variable, it will be changed, but secondary valency is fixed. Point number 4, the shape and geometry of coordination compound that is depend only on secondary valency, but primary valency has no contribution. इसमें क्या है कि जो भी शेप है या ज्योमेट्री है कोऑर्डिनेशन कंपाउंड की, उसको सिर्फ कोऑर्डिनेशन नंबर से ही बता सकते हैं, जबकि ऑक्सीडेशन स्टेट से नहीं बता सकते वो उसकी शेप या ज्योमेट्री क्या होगी. फॉर एग्जांपल, अगर कोऑर्डिनेशन नंबर 4 है, देन द शेप इज टेट्राहेड्रल और स्क्वायर प्लेनर. इफ द कोऑर्डिनेशन नंबर इज 6, then it will form octahedral shape. सो इस केस में हम क्या करेंगे, सिर्फ एग्जाम्पल देखेंगे, जितना कोऑर्डिनेशन नंबर है उसी के हिसाब से बताएंगे. कोऑर्डिनेशन आपके 2 ही बनेंगे, एक तो कोऑर्डिनेशन नंबर 4 तो इट विल फॉर्म टेट्राहेड्रल एंड स्क्वायर प्लेनर, और अगर कोऑर्डिनेशन नंबर 6 है देन इट विल फॉर्म अ ऑक्टाहेड्रल. So all these are the postulates of Werner theory of coordination compound. This is the simple normal 4 points are there. In first point, in coordination compound metal shows only 2 type of valencies, that is primary and secondary. Primary valencies are ionizable and it is called as coordination number. Secondary valencies are non-ionizable and it is also called as is called as oxidation number, and secondary valency is called as coordination number. Primary valency is satisfied by anions, secondary valency is satisfied by the anion or neutral spaces. Primary valency is variable but secondary valency is fixed. The shape and geometry of coordination compounds that depend only on the secondary valency, which is coordination number, but the primary valency has no contribution. Primary valency means oxidation number having no contribution. In this case, if the coordination number is 4, then its shape is tetrahedral and square planar. If the coordination number is 6, it will form octahedral shape. Like this. These are the examples. This is nickel, which is surrounded by 6 water molecule. These are the ligands. 6 water ligands, and here 2 plus is the charge. So the coordination number of nickel, that is 6. If the coordination number is 6, then it will form a octahedral shape. In this case, next example, that is zinc, surrounded by 4 ammonia ligands, and here charge is 2 plus. So here coordination number is 4. If the coordination number is 4, then it may be tetrahedral or square planar. So here according to VBT, that is the next topic, valence bond theory, we can easily find out that this coordination number 4 having a tetrahedral shape or square planar shape. So in this case, 4 ammonia ligands are surrounded, so its shape is tetrahedral. In the case of this next example, NiCN 4 times. Here 4 cyanide ions are surrounded by the nickel, and here -1 charge. It form a square planar shape. So by the help of VBT theory, we can easily differentiate tetrahedral and square planar shape according to hybridization. So here this shape of this coordination compound, that is square planar. So by the help of secondary valency, means coordination number, we can easily determine the shape and geometry of the coordination compound. But here there is no role of these charges 2 plus, I mean these are the oxidation state, means there is no role of primary valency which shows the oxidation number. Only coordination number that shows and help to determine the shape and geometry of the coordination compound. Thank you, students.